Full time at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea won. Arsenal won. Well, I suppose it was back to default settings, man. We couldn't have a three-peat. Tottenham, great. Bayern, pretty good. Chelsea, and the worst part is, they tried. They tried to give us the win. That's the problem. That's the damn problem. They tried to give us the win. Caicedo, look, I don't think it's a red card tackle personally, but don't give the referees a decision to make, especially given that you should have been booked earlier. That to me is that tackle on Moreno is an orange card, which, by the way, a second yellow is an orange card. It's just not been officially said that. It's just a unspoken rule in football. But I'ma be real, yeah, that first half was even, but that's not necessarily a compliment. Because I've been hearing that we were going to go on bitch slap Chelsea. That's what I was hearing. I was hearing we were going to go up there and machine gun Stamford Bridge. So what happened? Exactly what I thought would happen. And for those of you, big up Biasa by the way, for those of you who watched my show with him, I said that Chelsea would score first. I was right. I didn't think it'd be from a set play. I definitely didn't think it would be when after they got someone sent off. But genuinely, what the hell? Like, what the actual hell was that? When you're coming out for a second half, yeah, concentration should be at your highest. What are you doing? Pay attention. Because if you don't pay a flipping attention, what do you think happens? You get punished. And you know what, yeah? This wasn't... You know what really pissed me off? Taking off Calafiori, which I wasn't against, but why would you bring on Skelly? Like, just why? You got booked within 10 minutes anyway. All you had to do was show some initiative. Take off Calafiori for Gyökeres. And granted, Gyökeres done F4 when he came on, but still, think about it. Really, really think about it, yeah? If we are playing against 10 men, why not go more attacking? Why not have Gyökeres and Marino up front with Eze and Erdegaard attacking? Because I'm going to be real, yeah? You see Bukayo Saka, yeah? You see the terror Tyreek George that we got? He was terrible today. He was terrible. Yeah? And you see why I didn't rate Madueke that highly? That was why, yeah? Because he was constantly trying to play hero ball. You don't try and play hero ball when we're trying to win the game. Read the room. Make the right decisions. Fundamentals are what matter in football. If you don't have your fundamentals right, you don't have a chance. We really don't have a chance. And listen, the only real bit of quality with Saka was the cross for Marino's goal. Lovely goal, by the way. Lovely cross. Good header. Chelsea went to sleep defensively and we scored. But here's the thing. We didn't build on it because the manager made the wrong substitutions. If we're going to give him, and let's understand this, because this is elite football we're talking about. You can give a manager credit for making the right substitutions, and you can criticize him for making the wrong substitutions. It's not flipping rocket science. It's not. It's called, wait for it, standards. Something that most of these Arsenal fans wouldn't know. But frankly, even if we asked them to take an IQ test, these dickheads wouldn't know what that is anyway. So we move. But yeah, that last 25 minutes was embarrassing. Because Chelsea, with 10 men, looked more likely to score. That is worrying. Because you know who we have after that? We've got Aston Villa away. We've got Unai Emery Juju on the way. And listen, Villa, they're in good form. They're in very good form. And I can't lie, you play like that at Aston Villa, you can easily lose. You can easily lose. And that's why this game was so important. Because we need to put as much distance between ourselves and City. That was why failing to beat them in September was a problem. This was why losing at Anfield the way we did was embarrassing. This was why the 2-2 draw at Sunderland was pathetic. I don't mind dropping points to moments of magic. And we make mistakes. We're human beings. It's part of life. But when will this team and when will this manager, when will these fans learn that moments and decisions will have big impacts? Because once you drop points in ways that you shouldn't be dropping points, you're leaving yourselves open to making even more risky, even more irresponsible, even more brain dead decisions. Because I don't mind taking off Calafiori if your logic is he's on a yellow, they're probably going to keep Esteval on. And by the way, yeah, why did you take off Esteval? Like, I know he wasn't having his best game, but if there was anybody on that Chelsea pitch that was capable of a moment of magic, it was going to be him. So that made no sense. And I can't lie, listen, I don't think the Hincapié elbow on Chalobah is a red. But if he does get sent off, I don't blame him. I wouldn't be sympathetic because I'm going to be consistent with Caicedo. I'll be consistent with Hincapié. And this is just a message to football fans, yeah? If your player makes a tackle where the referee considers the possibility for a red card, he's getting sent off. And it will be entirely, completely, and totally their own flipping fault. Because the one rule in English football is that is unspoken, but should be spoken about more. Never give the referees a decision to make. They'll usually make the wrong one. That's how football flipping works. Alright? It's not that hard to understand. And you know what, yeah? Because I don't think there were that many players that stood out. But Reece James did. He was magnificent. That year, you see that? That's a captain's performance. And with Timber having played poorly and Reece James having the game that he had, I can't lie, any Arsenal fan that wants to have them Timber Reece James conversations, yeah, in the words of Castillo, it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Make sure you like the video, smash the like, subscribe, whatever, and yeah, we got Villa in midweek. We better turn up.